Hi, Anna. Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming all the way from Poland to our city, our country, our event. And we're going to talk really shortly to two questions about entrepreneurship and innovation. So the first question I would like to ask you is about which, in your point of view, from your background, from your experience, what are the key issues to make blossom, for us to harvest new innovative business, small business especially? What would you talk to us about it?
First of all, thank you for having me here. It's a great pleasure to participate in this event and to be in Brazil. That's a difficult question, to be completely frank, because I believe that there's no one recipe in the sense that with different circumstances, with different ways of developing support system, entrepreneurship support system, you cannot find a one recipe. Mm-hmm. But I believe that there are some bits and pieces, at least those I saw during my professional career. And I would say that it's the support system, something we've been talking about for last 2 days. It's a very important thing to, especially if the support system has a very clear goal, because then you can build programs, you can build tools, you can build ways of dealing with challenges you are facing better. And that would be this from this meta perspective. But on the other hand, I believe in asking people what they need. I believe in asking people what they are dealing with. I believe in observing what are the obstacles, and then to build based on that. So I'm not giving you particular ideas, but I would say those are two things I would pay a lot of attention to.
Okay, support system and ask people
all
the time.
To see, to look at the issue from two different perspectives, but for sure including people who are going to receive the support.
Okay, thank you. And now we're going to talk the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor, and especially talking about the existing business, not creating new business, new innovative business, but how to bring innovation or to introduce innovation in the existing business DNA. Mm-hmm. What could we do about that? We know Brazil is an unequal country, one of the most unequals in the world. We have a highly under-trained population, but people have business. Mm-hmm. Most of them survive, and most of them do not innovate. They're just responding to the perspective of what the world is around them at that minute. Mm-hmm. But we can bring more innovative strategy to them. What would you tell us about that?
I would start with saying that
some tips. Feel free.
Well, the word innovation might be a bit frightening, because when you think innovation, you think a breakthrough. You think about something that is going to change the world, and of course, to some extent, we're talking about that kind of inventions or solutions. But on the other hand, we can focus on small changes. So I would work on mindset based on what I experienced in my in the whole time when I was supporting startups. It's mostly about changing mindset, explaining people that they can do more, that they can bring more value to their clients, and to build the change / innovation on that. So I believe we often think about innovation as something out of our range, and maybe letting people see that change in the way they are running business.
To make them more sustainable.
Exactly. Or to to make the revenue bigger because of introducing, I don't know, contactless payments.
Okay.
Like here in Brazil. This is something that this is the innovation in the way of running business that makes this business more sustainable, that maybe in some time will allow to hire some people. So to make this business more sustainable and for this business to create more impact. Those would be my suggestions, or I don't know, ideas based on what we experienced in Poland.
We do have challenges, but we will accept them and we'll work to make them even greater for us.
What's amazing here is how aware you are of what you're dealing with. So the level of knowledge what you're dealing with is exceptional, in my opinion, and comparing to countries I worked with. Okay. I would be quite optimistic when it comes to what they're going to achieve.
Okay. We'll wait for you here many times.
I would love to.
Thank you very much for your answers and for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you very much for having me here.